Hello my dear friend. Today I am going to teaching about a while loop. We must enter the wallet number from keyboard. We must write this Java code for this challenge example. Create input routines that repeat until acceptable data is entered. User must write input value from keyboard. It is a requirement to be a double number, decimal point that is in a range between 50.78 to 70.99. Data is acceptable just if it is double number and is in range from 50.78 to this number. When the loop is executed 5 times, terminate break loop. Now we are going to create the new project here in source. Right click of mouse, new Java class. I will write a name while valid input. And here the main class to call this method of this class. Value valid. Now let's make the size bigger, and here for better seeing. Now here can write here say user must write input value from keyboard to be double number. Now that's here after the class we are going to create the instance variable field, private final input. Create the new object from this class scanner system in. Now we are going to create private. We have double string here, double string, name double. This is the string, this is the instance variable that we have created here, or field. Private string name integer. These are the instance variable. And now we are going to create the setter and getter and constructor. Alt insert constructor for these two instance variable. Here is the constructor. It is with same name as the class. And now alt insert getter and setter. Here control and this setter this parameter from this setter method. It will be assigned here to this instance variable. That instance variable that we have saved, it will be returned that value. To get that value, that is from data type string. Now we are going to create the method public double. You can name valid or name what you like, wallet number, parentheses, 2 braces. Now here write wallet number. But just a second here. Here is wallet number. This string say that we must write the wallet number that is between this range. And now, just a second. Now, while loop. The while loop, it means that it will be executed this code when this is true here in this condition expression. Here, boolean this is the data type is from boolean, true or false is the local variable to store here. It's true. If this is true, can you see this true value we have stored in this variable local? And now here it will be infinitely this while loop executing, and here we must write break for any reason. If we have forgotten here to write break, this if we have forgotten to write break here, we have comment, it will not execute this break. It will be infinitely executing this code. It will be damage your CPU. It is very important that we must write the break to break that loop when we do not need anymore that code inside this while loop to execute it. Now here we have boolean L value input from this variable from scanner class has next double this instance variable is from scanner class input value from keyboard that is the number with decimal point, with floating point. Here say that, can you see control? Here say that this value, it will be true or false. If the value that we have give from keyboard is the value with the number with decimal point, that's true value, and here it will be stored true. If we type from keyboard any letter or any error, it will be stored here false. This is the meaning of has next double. It means input that value that is from data type decimal number. Now, if this is true, if L is true, it will be executed here in this if statement. Now double data type M value input value from scanner from here it's the next double read the value that we have give from keyboard is from double format data type. Here if else if this is condition expression, if is not executed for any reason, it will be else executed otherwise. Here just a second, here say that, just a second, can we copy here this all here say if m value is greater or equal to 50.78 and m is smaller or than or equal to 7099, if this m is satisfy this condition, if this is true and this is true, both of them are true, it will be executed this code. If this is true, this is false, it will be not executed this code, otherwise it will be executed here this part of code. And if this is true, it will be executed. You have entered valid value, and we can write what value we have typed. Great. Cout invalid value. It looks everything good, and here it's very important that I will tell you. If we have give the number with keyboard that is not from decimal point, we have type any letter, any error, and we must remove that value error from scanner, and we write input next line. This part of code is very important because it will be removed that error, because to not have the infinite loop. This part of code, it will remove any invalid input from scanner, and also this ensure that we do not accidentally end up endless loop to have the infinite loop. Now that's reformat code. We have explained this. This remove the invalid value if we have type. Now we are going to call this class public static void main. Now private static. You see that when we have here the static method, and here we must use static. Here, can you see we have not used here static because other method have not used the static method. And now final scanner alt import class input new scanner system in. And now string double name input from input this scanner. It's next. Read the input value from keyboard, that is the string. Here we have integer name, this variable. Here we have input, and here is the string. Read this string. We are going to call that class. Okay. Control, and can you see this? You can verify that we have calling from this method, from this class. Create any, you can from valid, you can name whatever you like this variable to store. Create new object from this class while valid input. Here say that type in here in this constructor, can you see you must give the string value from this local this parameter to say here that we have. Now what we have, double name and string integer name. Now here say that, just a second, here cout valid get double. This, it will be returned that this, the value of instance variable that we have stored, it will return that value. And now wallet, just a moment, here you can write get, the name of this method I like more, get valid. And can you see here we have make one error, say variable m is already defined in method get valid number. Here we have used same name, here m and here m. We must change this refactor name, write any other value, a for example. Let's try to run. When you use one variable with a, to be very careful. And here we have forgotten the return statement, because we have the m value return this m, that's this m. We must write here, or let's create this as an instance variable, create field, and this 0,